Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are once again at Universal Studios and we have another Halloween Horror Nights construction video for you guys today. I have not been here in 1 week, and in 7 days there has been a lot of changes in the Halloween Horror Nights scare zones inside the park. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to head on inside and show you guys these updates because I have been gushing over them all week long, so I'm very excited to see them for myself. Let's head on inside. So last week, do you guys remember me talking about how the New York scare zone was getting all the love? Well, in the last 7 days, it appears the scare zone at the front of the park has gotten all the love for this week. Let's check this out. Oh my God, guys. I am beyond excited for this. I was correct when I said that this was going to be used for signage. I was exactly correct. That's exactly what they used it for. 30 years, 30 fears. This scare zone is going to be amazing. I'm 99% sure that this is just going to be the basic photo op scare zone where they are going to have different icons from throughout the years walking throughout this scare zone, posing for pictures, I'm sure. And look at all the new props and details that we have in this scare zone. We have a stage set up over here, so I'm sure we're going to have some scare actors up here who are going to be taking pictures as well. And another thing that I want to point out is that it has been confirmed, someone saw that there are propane tanks hiding behind these scrims. So we are in fact going to get fire up here for this scare zone. I love it when I am correct. And the thing that everyone has been talking about, this new Halloween Horror Nights 30 years, 30 fears photo op that has of course been taken over by all the strollers. So, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that it's been taken over by strollers, but I'm sure that during Halloween Horror Nights, during the event itself, it's not gonna be taken over by strollers. But this is just really cool to see, and I am excited. They actually released this design on a t-shirt last year. I have that t-shirt. I'm gonna see if I can find it and show you guys later on. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this design, and I'm so glad that they pulled it from a t-shirt and just popped it into its own little photo op. This is going to be exciting. So it seems like every icon that you can think of is being represented in this scare zone. We have Lady Luck, the storyteller, we have the usher, we got Chance, and we also have Eddie down here of all people, who was never officially marketed as an icon. He was supposed to be the icon of Halloween Horror Nights 2001, but because of the events of that year in September 11th, it never actually happened. But I'm glad to see that Eddie is here now. So one icon that is noticeably absent is Bloody Mary. We haven't seen her make a reappearance in many a years. So yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that online. Why haven't we seen Bloody Mary? We don't exactly know, but it's still really cool to see all these other icons being represented. And just like I said in last week's episode, this structure on opposite sides were going to be used for signage. Sure enough, they're being used for signage. All right, let's go ahead and come on back down the New York area and see if anything is new. And you know, just at a first glance, it looks like everything here is still the same. I do believe they have the majority of all the prep done for this particular scare zone. I'm sure they're going to be adding a few more little things here and there, but as far as everything big, like the stage and all the, you know, design work with making it look like it's covered in concrete and these barrels, I think they are pretty much done. So this was actually really cool. Last week when I came here, I tweeted out pictures of these signs that were high up saying submit to the controller that are located throughout the New York area, and you guys absolutely blew that tweet up. I do believe that I was the very first person to notice those signs spread out throughout the New York section, and people were blowing up that tweet, and it got almost like, I think it was what, 50 retweets or something like that. It was a lot of people that were retweeting it, so thank you guys so much for that. I think I was honestly the very first one to notice it, so that helped blow it up. Another scare zone that has gotten a lot of love over the last 7 days is the Fisherman's Wharf scare zone. Again, we have no idea what this scare zone is for sure going to be called, but we do have some trusses up and we do have some props scattered throughout. Let's take a closer look. So not only do we have this thing, which I'm sure is going to be projecting something from that side, it's going to be projecting this way, so I'm sure we're going to be seeing something going on in here. Not only do we have that, but we have a stage right over here for whatever's going to be going on, and we have a new lighting structure over here as well with a strobe light. Ooh, actually on the back side of this is a curtain covering an entrance, so we might see a scare actor running in there. Interesting. On the opposite end of the scare zone, we have another prop similar to the one that we just saw, and another lighting structure but with no strobe light. And in the dead center of the scare zone, we have a stage with what looks like a spider with its head in the ground. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. We have no idea what this scare zone is going to be called, and we have a platform high up there with some speakers on it, so we might see a scare actor up there at some point as well. We have a couple of platforms down here, so again, we can assume that a scare actor is going to be standing up here, and we have an opening over here, so I'm assuming that we're going to see some fog or smoke effects coming out of that hole, just to kind of, you know, flood the area with some fog. Oh yeah, there is a ladder on the back side of this thing and a door, so yep, definitely going to be a scare actor up there at some point. And you guys can already see with these props in the scare zone area, this area is already becoming a little congested. People are having to squeeze in. We don't have any room over here or over there for people to squeeze through. So yeah, just pay attention to this area in the near future. Congestion incoming. And last but not least, we have another prop over here that looks like the interior of someone's home. So we have some steps leading up to this stage over here, so some more scare actors obviously gonna be up here doing something. So right across the way from King's Cross Station, we have our lighting structure that we've been seeing over the last couple of weeks with some lights on it. But now, oddly enough, we have 3 more stretching on down this other side of Lombards. So that's really interesting. I'm not entirely sure what these lighting structures are even gonna be used for, whether or not there's gonna be a photo op in this area, or if there's gonna be some more scare actors in this area. Again, we don't know. I'm very much so confused. I'm very, very intrigued. So unfortunately, we're not able to see too much else going on inside the Fear Factor stage, but we definitely have a lot more lighting in there and a lot more speakers. So yeah, I mean, I have zero doubt in my mind that we are going to be having a show going on in here. Well, this is very random. We have a light over here, a singular light pointed up at the Men in Black building. So, you know, normally we have a projection on here that says like HHN 30 or HHN 29, as we've seen in years past. They might have different projections up there, so I'm assuming that that's what it's for. Okay, so this is very interesting. Not only is the pre-show back for Men in Black, but the queue line extends around the side, and I think we're gonna be able to get a view of the scary haunted house that's back there. The Welcome to Scary Ohio, that haunted house, not just a scary haunted house. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead, put our stuff in the locker. I'm gonna bring the camera with me. Let's head on over there, wait in the line. It's a 45-minute wait, so but I like Men in Black anyways. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a look at the haunted house. All right, so just because I don't want to get sick right before my cruise in a couple of days, I'm gonna put this on so that I can wait in this line. Oh my gosh, guys, take a look at that. That is the best look that we've had at this facade in a very long time. Wow. I am so excited. Here's a little bit of a closer look. Welcome to Scary. So yeah, this is something that I haven't noticed before. So we have the facade for the house over there, but we have a brand new platform over here, and there's a truss on top. So I don't know if it's gonna be used just for lighting or if someone's actually gonna be up there, but it is something new to point out. So it looks like we have some Universal creative team members back there doing some discussing. And I do believe that the haunted house starts outside, because I can see a lot of the black walls leading in. So, and we are inside.
Welcome to The Universe and You. We hope you enjoy this classic adventure into the unknown, relocated from the 1964 New York World Expo.
Since the beginning of recorded time, man has searched the cosmos, reached deep into the secrets of the universe for evidence of life from other galaxies. Are we alone? Join us now as we take you on a fantastic
Universe and You program terminated. Access granted for MIB training.
Hurry up, rookies. We haven't got all day.
All right, rookies, I do have to let you know you will be dropping 50 floors into the Men in Black training facility. If you are feeling a little bit nervous, feel free to hold on to the side railings.
Greetings, rookies. Zed here. Sorry about this funny theme park nonsense. Welcome to MIB Agent Training. Find out if you're the best of the best. But don't get your hopes up. This ain't no prequel. Zed out.
Please observe on-screen playback. Receivers in.
You people over here won. If you want to call them, I'll call both of you.
Alright, just got off a Men in Black Alien Attack. Phenomenal ride as always. That was pretty accurate. It was about a 45-minute wait. I wanted to get that pre-show for you guys because we haven't seen the pre-show in about a year and a half or so. So it was very exciting to see that. And I did get busted trying to film the exterior of that haunted house back there. One of the guys that worked there, they said, unfortunately, you can't film that. He understood. He knew exactly who I was. And he said, unfortunately, you can't film that. Hasn't been announced yet. And he properly called it a new break room for the aliens. So it was all fun. But that was really cool. That was really cool to get up close to that. He said that he saw a bunch of like higher ups. He saw people that were dressed really nice. So he's assuming Halloween Horror Nights executives doing a walkthrough of the house. There are a lot of people standing behind that little fence back there. But anyways, it was really cool to see and a phenomenal time on Men in Black Alien Attack. Let's go ahead and continue on through the park. And also, I am extremely happy for the cloud cover that we have today. There's also a really nice breeze, so it is not super hot. It's not really humid. It is actually really nice outside, and I am enjoying this. Alrighty, let's see if anything new has popped up in the Central Park Scare Zone. Looks like we have some additional lighting and a speaker out here. As we pointed out last week, we have lighting up on top of these structures that have been covered in no sea green, and I think just for the most part we're just seeing a bunch more new lighting and speakers out here. We have something out here like a chest that's unlocked, so very tempting. We're not going to mess with that. We got some other big boy speakers and some more lighting down here on ground level. We have another chest back there that is covered up by a tarp, but other than that, nothing else new going on in the scare zone, unfortunately. And as we pointed out last time, we have a mess of speakers and lights on the opposite side over here facing the lagoon. Alrighty, and last but not least, let's go ahead and check up on the Hollywood section of the park. At first glance, nothing new. Nothing new. Historically, this scare zone in this area of the park is the very last area to see some love before Halloween Horror Nights officially starts. They're always putting up the props and everything else in this scare zone towards the last minute, so I expect within a week or so, no more than 2 weeks, we'll start seeing some more props pop up in this area. But other than that, just the same old temporary lighting that we've been seeing over the last couple of weeks. No new structures, no new supports, no new props, nothing. And perfect timing, the Born Stuntacular just let out. We do have some brand new Halloween Horror Nights merch inside the 5 and Dime that just released today, so I'm gonna wait until the crowds dissipate a little before we head on inside and check that out. All right guys, now that things have calmed down just a tad bit, let's go ahead and head on inside the 5 and Dime and check out some of the new Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. And oh my gosh, the icons are here. I am very excited. What in the world is this, honestly? What is this?
Yeah.
This is really cool. This is just something that you hang on the wall, and it's $35. Wow. It's wooden, so it's definitely something that you hang on the wall. I really want this. I'm sure they're going to be selling this stuff later on, but this is just to show you guys right now. We also got some brand new socks over here featuring some of the icons as well. We got some all new Halloween Horror Nights cups featuring some of the icons. Jack, the director, Chance, the Terror Queen. We have the Caretaker. What is that? The Storyteller and the Usher. That is awesome. And we also have these brand new red and black t-shirts featuring some of the icons. Not all of them, unfortunately. 30 years, 30 fears, Halloween Horror Nights. I am super excited for this shirt. I'm going to go ahead and pick one up. Not this one in particular. It's an extra small. This wouldn't even fit my thigh. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy this because I love it. And last but not least, we also have some Halloween Horror Nights buttons. If I can just get this to focus. Got some Halloween Horror Nights buttons featuring Jack, the director, Chance, and the Terror Queen. Doesn't look like there's any other variety available. It's just those. Yeah, it's just those. But I'm sure we might see more in the future. Alrighty, t-shirt has been purchased. Now, no more spending any money before the cruise. I want to get some cruise merchandise. We also have other bonuses that we want to do on the cruise as well. So yeah, no more spending money until the cruise. But I just had to get this because sizes do run out, especially the bigger sizes. They don't make as many of them, so when I have the opportunity to jump on something, I should probably do it. All right guys, well that is going to do it from us here at Universal Studios for yet another fantastic Halloween Horror Nights update. I'm unfortunately not going to be here next week because we are going on a Disney cruise next week But you bet your sweet behind that we are going to be back here as soon as we can after our cruise to bring you guys another Halloween Horror Nights update. We are less than a month away from the opening night of Halloween Horror Nights, and I could not be more excited to bring you guys all that Halloween Horror Nights content in the very near future. If you guys are excited for that content, then please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to get notified whenever we bring any more Halloween Horror Nights related videos in the very near future. If you guys want to support us in any extra way, we do have a Patreon, link to that down in the description below. You could be as awesome as Jennifer Muranaka, who is our top tier Patreon. Thank you so much for being a top tier Patreon supporter. Without you, this content would not be possible. Shout outs start at the gold tier, $10 tier and higher. If you guys want a shout out in the video, Patreon link down in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed and drop a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video. And once again, subscribe if you're new around here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video.